Hello, everyone. My name is Alicia, and this is our webinar today. Welcome, everyone. Today, I want to show you what Deal Generator is. Remember that if you are one of our ReFX clients, you have your ReFX account. With ReFX, you have access to two of our other products, that is BNB Buster and Deal Generator. These are products that we offer individually, but for being one of our customers in ReFX, one of our subscribers, you have access completely free to these two applications. In order to be able to actually see it in when you log into your ReFX account in your control panel, you have to do it from a browser like Google Chrome or Firefox. If you log into ReFX from Internet Explorer or Safari or any other browser, you will not see these two tiles here. So make sure you actually log into ReFX from Google Chrome or Firefox. That way you will have complete access to all the features in ReFX. And actually ReFX works much better in these two browsers. Okay, once you log into, there's two ways to actually work with Deal Generator. Deal Generator, as I say, is a completely separate application, but it's also linked to ReFX. So if you're a ReFX subscriber, you have access in your follow-up and in your results to send properties to Deal Generator. What is Deal Generator? Deal Generator is an application that is used for what's being called driving for dollars. It will allow you to keep track of properties, do searches. Preset searches are actually preset in the system. And if you're in a certain area and you want to actually visit door to door these properties, the application will actually route you out in the map, whether in the actual application or in Google Maps, the best route to actually go to the door of that property, knock on it, and with all the information on that property in your hand and your mobile phone, actually contact and talk to the owner after knocking on that door. So let me show you how we do send properties from your ReFX account to Deal Generator, and then we'll go to Deal Generator and show you how to use it. Okay, let's do a little search here in ReFX. I'm going to go to my main product and do a little search. Let's search Miami-Dade. Let's look for sale. Single family, owner occupied. Yes. And let's put, what else can we put in? Let's put pre-foreclosed and click on search. Since all I want to do is get a result, to have a couple properties to send to my Deal Generator. Okay, I'm just going to select two of the properties. And now I want to send them to Deal Generator. How do I do that? All I have to do is click here. You see on the top row or icons, I have print, labels, Excel, social media, intelligent market, follow-up, and Deal Generator. Remember that depending on the screen that you're using, the computer that you're using, depending on the size and resolution of your screen, the icons on the top might look different since the system adapts itself to the size and resolution of the screen. If your screen is a bit small, it will comprise several icons in just one. For example, here in follow-up, no, sorry, not that one. Let's say, well, this one is a big screen, so they're all one by one. The print and labels could be comprised. In this case, they're all one by one, but just so you know, maybe you do not see the same icons on the top. It's because of your screen. And if you click on one of them, you'll see that you'll get a drop down with all the icons that you are missing. If you have logged in from a larger screen and you see that you're missing icons, just click on them and you'll see a drop down with the rest of the icons that you're missing. Just a side note. Okay, so these are the two properties I want to send to Deal Generator. What do? I click here on Deal Generator and click on Add. That will add these two properties to Deal Generator. And actually, it will also mark them here, so I will know the next time those properties come up in a search that they're actually in my Deal Generator. They have been added to my Deal Generator. This is the icon that shows me that. Okay, now I want to go to my follow-up and send properties to my follow-up to Deal Generator. Not only can I send them directly from my results when I do a search, I can also go to my follow-up, and let's say I'm working with several properties nearby. I really wouldn't do this if there are properties that I can actually go to, but that's just up to you, depending on what you want to actually do. Okay, let's say I've been working with these two properties. I want to add them to Deal Generator to see where they're in the map for me, and if they're near enough of me so I can actually visit them. So I just select them, and again, I go up here and click on Deal Generator. And click on Add. Again, it will add them and put the icon here in this column, so I know that these properties are added to my Deal Generator. Okay, now how do I go to Deal Generator? I have, again, two options. I can go to my control panel and just simply click in my Deal Generator tile, or go to my browser and type in Deal Generator USA, and that will open that actual application. If I click here, that will open a tab and Deal Generator USA. The thing I have to make sure when I do that is that even though I'm logged into ReFX and I'm going to Deal Generator directly from my ReFX account, I might not be actually logged in. In this case, I was, but you have to check here, this icon here in the top right corner, that your name is actually there. If not, you have to actually log in. This wouldn't say log out, it would say log in. How do you log in? You just use the same credentials that you use to log into ReFX. You will be able to log in whether on your phone or on your browser with the same credentials that you use for ReFX. That is your user ID, that's the email that you use to log in, and the password you always use to log into ReFX. The same thing applies to BNB Vester. Okay, so I'm actually logged in, so I'm going to close this one because I was actually logged in before. So let's go here. Here I'm logged in. Okay, For those of you that have a REFX account with all counties, you actually have deal generator access to the whole of United States. So with all counties in your REFX account, you have access in REFX for Florida, New Jersey, Maryland, and California, and all its counties. And the aim is to actually go nationwide, and we'll be time to time adding other states. Right now we have all those 4 states. We have been in Florida for over 10 years, and last year we added Maryland, not New Jersey, Maryland, yes, New Jersey, and California. So if you have access to that, because you are subscribed to REFX as all counties with Deal Generator, you will actually have access to all states, at least all states that we actually have data on. If you see here, in some cases, we do not have access to some of the data. For example, this right now I have highlighted tax delinquent, and you see that there are some states that are colored and other ones that are blank. The ones that are colored, I have my key color here. What this means, the green ones are the ones where most tax delinquent leads are, and the red ones are where I have less tax delinquent leads. The ones that are blank is because I do not have tax information for those states. However, let's say I go to short sales. I do have information for short sales in most of the United States, and the green ones is where I have more listings for short sales. The red ones is where I have less. Let's go to probate. Actually, probates, we have California, Florida. We have very little states with that information. So as you go from one option to option, you'll see the colors change and you can see the actual data. One thing, if you want to know what, as I said, we've mentioned before, the searches here in Deal Generator are preset. If you put your cursor on top of the question mark, you'll see what the searches are. For example, in pre-foreclosed, if pre-foreclosed lease pending has been filed before auction, probates. Of course, the owner is deceased and the will is in process. Tired landlord, multi-unit owners who have more than 4 years in title. Bank-owned property is no longer redeemable. The bank owns it. Repairs for sale, properties for sale that need repairs. For sale with equity, property is for sale with at least 30% equity considering listing price, not its debt. Tax delinquent, tax have been delinquent for more than a year. Short sales, upside down properties where the debt is greater than the market value. Auction, pre-foreclosed properties that is going into auction in the next few months. And vacant properties, this filter has a special condition. These are abandoned or vacant properties that have been abandoned for at least 5 years. However, this filter is only available for REFX subscribers that have professional dialer. You also have the filter for vacant properties in your REFX account if you have professional dialer. Here in Deal Generator, even though you might see this tile here when you try to download, if you're not professional dialer, the system will give you a notification that you do not have access to download this information. Okay, so now that I know what I want. Let's say I want short sales, but I'm going to go to Florida. So I just go to the state and click on go. It will change my numbers here. I actually went too far. Let's Florida. That will change my numbers and show me the total deals in Florida. The 713,906 deals is the sum of all the deals in all the categories here. If I select, for example, probate, it will change and show me only the probates in Florida. Let's see, short sales. Let's go to a specific county. Let's click here on Palm Beach and click and go. That will take me to that county and again change the numbers with the deals of each one of the categories in that particular county. Once I'm here, I can actually, I'm in a specific county, I can actually download the information. Let's say I want the information for auctions. I click on download and select what information I want to download to my Excel. Here we have one little note that I have to make. If you're a REFX subscriber, you are aware, or you should be aware, that you have a limit of download of 5,000 properties per month. That number is reset on your pay date every month. That 500 downloads per month is shared with Deal Generator. So if you download from Deal Generator, that will be taken off of your counter on REFX. So in total, including your downloads from Deal Generator and REFX, you have a 5,000 limit per month. If you need to increase, if you feel the need to increase this number, the only option we can offer you right now is to acquire an assistant account. The assistant account will have its own limits, its own login information. You can actually log in, have two people working in the same account at the same time with their login information, and they both will have their own limits. So you will actually have 5,000 downloads more per month. If you need any more information on this, just give us a call during the week and we'll be glad to give you all the information on this. Okay, so I'm not going to download anything right now. Let's say I want to actually see this information here. Let me go to a specific zip code. I click on a zip code that I remember that again. I have the colors here that tell me which ones have more deals of this type. In this case, I have highlighted auctions. So the ones in green is where I have more. So let's look for one green one and click on it. I have 10 listings of auctions in this particular zip code. I click on go, and that will take me to that zip code and actually show me a little red dot where those 10 properties are. If I want to see the information on these properties, all I have to do is click on one of them, and that will put the information on that, put the address of that property here. If I click on it, that will take me to the overview of that property, where I will see, as you do in REFX, the details of the of the property, the sales history, the owner's name. This is a foreclosure because we have highlighted auctions. So this is a foreclosure. So you have the foreclosure information, you have the mortgage information, you have comparables and active comparables. You have the contact information. Let's wait for it to load. It's taking a little bit. Okay, let's wait for it to load. Okay, so it's taking quite long. Let's try and see. Something failed. Okay, let's. I'm not going to click on it again. There you would have the contact information. I'm going to just go back. Okay, I want to see another property. I click here, it will appear here, and I can go to the overview. Here's the overview of the other property. I can send this property as well as you do in REFX. In Deal Generator, you have a follow-up. What is the follow-up? It's just a place where you have all the properties that you're working with. If you decide, remember that we went to REFX before and sent 4 properties, through 2 from results and 2 from follow-up to Deal Generator. Now I will show you where they went and where I actually work with them. Right now, I'm going to add this one that I found directly from Deal Generator to my follow-up. All I have to do is click on this little heart here, and that will put this property in my follow-up. Now I'm going to go to my follow-up and see all the properties that I have in my follow-up. These ones are the ones that I sent from REFX. They're marked with RFX. And this is the one that I just put in. I can select them all and delete them. I can refresh. I can filter. And I can, as I told you before, the special feature that Deal Generator has is that it will help you actually go to the house, knock on the door of that property. How does it do that? You can click here on route, and it will actually make a route. I'll show you how to get from the point where you are and route you on the map here, how to go to the actual door of this property. I will not click it here because I'm not in the area, and it will actually make a very large route. So I'm not going to do it, but the idea is that you actually turn on the GPS of your phone or your laptop if you're sitting at home and you want to visit the houses around your area. You select a category, let's say short sales or probates, and turn on your GPS and your radar, and it will show you on the map properties that fit the criteria of the filter of the category you have selected within a 2-mile radius. And after that, you can select, let's say, 4 of them and click on route, and it will actually make the best route for you to actually visit the home or navigate, and it will do it in Google Map if you prefer to see the route in Google Map and turn on your GPS of your car and go visit the house. You can download the list or you can delete this. The other two icons that we have here is places. Well, this is, I have only this one selected, so that's why it only show me one. So let's go back to overview, select pre-foreclosed. Let's go back to Palm Beach. Get out of the actual zip code that I was in. And let's click here in places. What this shows me, again, right now I have selected pre-foreclosed. If I go to places, it will show me the pre-foreclosed deals in West Palm Beach, Riviera Beach, um, Boca Raton, Lakewood. I can click in one of them, and that will take me there in the map. And again, I can select, I have selected pre-foreclosed. It will show me those little red dots in that area. Quite a few. I have 592. Again, if I want to see one of them, I just click on it and click here, and it will show me the overview of that property. Again, I can put it in my follow-up, or I can, well, this one's successfully added to my follow-up. I do not have turned on my GPS because I'm not in the area, so I really don't want to do that right now. Again, if you're, let's go back to overview. Let's say you want short sales. Go back to Palm Beach. If you're in Palm Beach, and turn on your radar and your GPS, and it will ask you to allow your computer generator to know your location. In your case, you would click on allow. I'm not going to activate it. Let's refresh because I don't want to activate that. But in your case, you would activate it and it will show you, like I said, properties that are around 2-mile radius that fit the criteria that you have highlighted. That is, if you're looking for short sales, or if you're looking for probates, or if you're looking for tax delinquent, it will show you where you're located at that moment in the middle as a green dot. And from that green dot, it will show you all the little dots of the properties that fit the filter that you're selecting. And you can then go ahead and select a couple of those little dots and click on location, and the system will show you send them to your follow-up. And from your follow-up, click on route or navigate. Remember that route will show you the route within the system with the map that we provide here in Deal Generator, and navigate will show you the route in a regular Google map, so you can actually put it in the GPS of your car and go ahead and knock on the door and start making deals. Remember that if you have any additional questions on this, you can go to our YouTube channel and watch tutorial videos that we have on Deal Generator, or you can always schedule an online coaching with our customer service personnel at your convenience. We offer coachings with no additional cost from Monday through Friday from 9 in the morning till 6 in the afternoon. You can schedule as many as you want for yourself or any of associate, uh, your partners that might want to learn how to use ReFX or Deal Generator, or if you have questions about BNB Bester, also you can look those videos up in our YouTube channel. Remember that you will always have, as well as in ReFX, the little blue bubble here that will open a chat with us. We will answer any quick questions you might have there. Again, during office hours, we will answer it immediately as we see the question. And if you're working after hours or on weekends, just leave your question there and we'll be happy to answer it as soon as we come in the morning. If we see that you need further help, we can schedule a coaching, give you a call. So that's what we're here for, to help you and get the best out of ReFX and out of all of our other applications. So please do not hesitate to call us or get in touch with us if you need anything. Thank you. It's been a pleasure being with you today. Have a great weekend. Bye.